Puncak Niaga is making good on a threat made back in 2015 over the long-drawn Selangor water restructuring exercise. It is suing former Selangor MB Khalid Ibrahim, his successor Azmin Ali and the Selangor state government, citing 13.5 billion ringgit in lost business opportunities. The group said in a Bursa filing it's including the state administration as it is vicariously liable for the duo's abuse of powers in public office. It is accusing them of threatening to cause and/or requesting or attempting to cause the federal government to invoke use of the Water Services Industry Act 2006 to force a takeover of the state's water industry. According to the filing, Puncak is claiming damages, interest on damages, and cost of the difference between the value of its subsidiaries, PNSB Water and Shabas, at the range of 2.08 billion ringgit to 2.35 billion ringgit and the actual purchase consideration of 1.56 billion ringgit under the share purchase agreement between Puncak and Pengurusan Air Selangor. This is in addition to the 13.5 billion ringgit in lost business opportunities. The matter is fixed for case management at the Shah Alam High Court next Tuesday. IJM Corp unit IJM Construction is developing a ₹500 million office tower in Tun Razak Exchange that will serve as Prudential's new Malaysian HQ. This follows a share sale and purchase agreement signed today which sees IJM taking over TRX City subsidiary Fairview Valley, which was constructing the 27-storey Menara Prudential. The tower is being built over a land area of 1.18 acres with a gross floor area of about 560,000 square feet. It is slated for completion in December 2018 and has already secured tenants for 84% of its net lettable areas. Earlier this month, IJM Construction was also awarded a 392 million ringgit contract, excluding lift and facade works, to design and build HSBC's new Malaysian headquarters at TRX. Its CEO and MD, Suam Heng Chun, says the construction of both Menara Prudential and the HSBC corporate tower in TRX reinforces IJM Construction's position as the preferred builder of high-rise commercial buildings in the city centre. After yesterday's news on the apparent luxury project flip-flop, Second Finance Minister Johari says there is a freeze on development approvals for luxury property projects priced at 1 million ringgit and above. Johari told the press today there is no U-turn as it is a decision made by the cabinet. As for how long the freeze will last, he says it will depend on the situation. Johari said the freeze, which started since November this year, is in line with Bank Negara's advice. Projects that have been approved will not be affected. Yesterday, Works Minister Fadila Yusof reportedly said the government will still give the green light for luxury development projects on a case-by-case basis. To this, Johari says he has already spoken to Fadila to clarify the announcement, stressing that no one has the power to override the cabinet decision. Loss-making Denko Industrial Corp has inked a conditional share sale agreement to acquire its rival, Integrated Manufacturing Solutions, for 1.19 billion ringgit. The deal was signed with IMSS co-owners Fu Chi Juan and Feng Chiu Wan. Fu is also Denko's major owner and chairman. The plastic injection mold manufacturer says this contract is a follow-up to a heads of agreement inked between the two parties on October 23rd. IMS's issued share capital is 6.2 million ringgit, represented by 6.2 million shares in the company. The related party transaction will be satisfied via issuance of 107 million new shares and 925.1 million rights of allotment of new Denko shares at 1 ringgit 50 cent apiece. The price per share is at a 9.5% discount to the volume-weighted average market price of Denko shares at 1 ringgit 27 cent. Meanwhile, Fu's 99% owned private company Oregon Technology is currently the largest shareholder in Denko. It will place out 232 million Denko shares to be issued from the exercise of the right of allotment to third-party investors. Bousted Plantations' third-quarter earnings skyrocketed 1,400% upon disposing of its plantation assets. Net profit surged to 564.42 million ringgit as compared to only 37.36 million ringgit last year. Revenue, however, declined to 183.43 million ringgit. That's a 8% drop from the 199.33 million ringgit last year. it declared a special dividend of 7 cents and an interim dividend of 3 cents per share. On its prospects, the company said its profitability was dependent on the price direction of CPO and crop production. To date, CPO prices have outperformed expectations as production recovery was not as strong as expected after the 2015-2016 El Nino. The company expects the current price levels to either be maintained or move upward should CPO production fall short of expectations.